Mom set me down, said, son, this ain't how you was raised. Just 'cause you got into that river don't mean that you are saved. The Oostanaula can't wash your sins away. Oostanaula, won't you carry me away? This swimming hole at Abrams catching crawdads in a creek. And it's times like it'll be what gets you through the times like these. The times when you're down on your knees. This time, oh time, will bring it to your knees. Old ancient river, take my pain. Tell me now, honey, why can't I stay? And these cigarettes on sidewalks, we's bumming for a life. Adderall and alcohol kept us going all damn night. No, I'm too tired for the fight. No, don't you know I'm too tired for the fight. Some old ancient river, take my pain. Tell me now, honey, why can't I stay? Heartache's like an anchor jumping in my junkie soul. That knife inside my back is like the sword stuck in the stone. No, it's so hard to let go. No, don't you know I just can't let you go. Old ancient river, take my pain. Tell me now, honey, why can't I stay? That old ancient river, take my pain. Tell me now, honey, tell me why can't I? Old ancient river, take my pain. Thank you very much. You know, there's that thing that happens when you do something a whole lot and you do it right most times, and then somebody's like, "Hey, we're gonna like permanently record this while you do that. Don't mess it up this time." Then you're just like, okay, I'll mess it up right now. At least we got that out of the way in the first song, so we can just, maybe we'll do all the rest of them right, you know? Anyhow, this next song here is a song I wrote called Jelico. Jelico is a little town up in northern Tennessee, around the Kentucky line, and I've done a lot of traveling over the years, and I run the roads a whole lot. And I always find myself passing through this little town, and for some reason, every time I'm passing through, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't matter if I'm coming or going, and I don't really know what that means, but I have gathered that much information about the whole ordeal. And I don't know if anybody's been in a van at 4 o'clock in the morning, but it doesn't matter what you're headed to do or how fun it's going to be. That shit sucks. And a couple times ago, we were coming back from Ohio, me and my buddy Tim, and we were passing through Jelico. Sure enough, it was 4 a.m. We were hauling ass down this mountain, trying to make it back home. And he was firing off a couple colorful lines at me from the passenger seat. And thought it might make a good beginning to a song, so I went home and wrote it. I think he calls that a co-write. Anyhow, this one here is called Jelico. I'm speeding my way through Jelico, and this shit gets harder after 30 years or so. And my body's been reaping all the seeds I've sown. And you hurt me so bad it's like you don't even know me. You hurt me so bad it's like you don't even know me. My heart is heavy as the nights are cold, and there's snow on the ground in Ohio. And I've seen half this country from the front of my car, and I've made me half a living in them run-down bars. Nobody's showing up, hell, I ain't no star. And my mother calls me crying, scared I've gone too far. My mother calls me crying, scared I've gone too far. My heart is heavy as the nights are long. Them North Georgia nights full of slow, sad songs. I'll run and hide, tell you I'm fine. Every song I sing will tell you I'm lying. And it's all a fucking game, ain't no point in even trying. 'Cause hell, what's the use of living if we're too scared of dying? What's the use of living if we're too scared to die? My heart is heavy as the night is dark. Depression-filled mind under Tennessee stars. And I'm speeding my way through Jelico. Thank you. All right, this next one here is a love song. I got one love song. They say that's like a minimum requirement. So I have one, and we're going to go ahead and knock it out so we can get on to the sad stuff later. Oh, but these, let's see. These next two songs are two singles that I have out, and they're both on the singles off a record that we have coming out here in the next month or so. So this first one here is called Lay You Down. The common folk call it Axeman, and so do we, and hell, so does everybody. So I really messed that one up. But, yeah, you'll find it. Anyhow, it goes like this. I've told you many times just how I felt, how life before your grace was a living hell. Even when I was fucked up, you found something to love in me, made me be the man I'm supposed to be. You made me be the man I'm supposed to be. That river is high, oh, but so am I. My heart burns like a barrel of kerosene. I'd call you up, baby, if I could. I'd lay you down like an axeman lays down wood. I'd lay you down like an axeman lays down. I've seen the 7 wonders of this land, and I've took the bait right from the devil's hand. And if there was an 8th, I'd swear to God that it'd be you. Move me like I swear I ain't been moved. You move me like I swear I ain't been moved. That river is high, oh, but so am I. My heart burns like a barrel of kerosene. I'd call you up, baby, if I could. I'd lay it down like an axeman lays down wood. I'd lay it down like an axeman lays down. Oh, but so am I. My heart burns like a barrel of kerosene. And I'd call you up, baby, if I could. And I'd lay you down like an axeman lays down wood. I'd lay you down like an axeman lays down Whoa. Thank you very much. Now, that was the love song, so all the rest of it is downhill from here. Oh, but anyhow, this next tune here is also a single off the record. It's called Wake Up in Tears. We have a very professional way of starting this next song. You'll see. You were the one stuck on my mind. You were the one who left me behind. You were the one I'd given the world. You were the one I could never call my girl. When you look at me, don't you know, well, your eyes ain't deceiving. I wake up in tears, well, dreaming of you. I wake up in tears, dreaming of you. Your heartache, it wrecks me the whole night through, and I wake up in tears, dreaming of you. Wish I could take this pen and write us a whole new end, but I can't. Now we're stuck with what we got. And time is a precious thing, and with a storm comes a goddamn rain. And honey, well, you're a Cat 5 hurricane. When you look at me, don't you know, well, your eyes ain't deceiving. I wake up in tears, well, dreaming of you. I wake up in tears, well, dreaming of you. Your heartache, it wrecks me the whole night through, and I wake up in tears. some Harper right there on the sad machine. You know, that wasn't even the saddest one. We used to, it's a running joke that we should sell tissues on the merch table. All right, this next one here is it's a new song. I didn't mean to write it. I was just, I was actually searching for, I think, these chords. And then I put my fingers here. And those made like cooler sounding chords, I guess. I was like, oh, that sounds cool. Let's do that. And then this song kind of came out of it. So it's called Morals, if I hadn't said it already. The day that you left, I put ink in my skin. I told myself I'd never go back again. So tell me why on a July night am I in this house and it's so goddamn quiet, dreaming of your eyes, dreaming of your eyes, and the hatred they held when they told me goodbye. Through so many lies, so many tears I cried, there was no place to hide, no place to hide. And you lost your morals, I lost my mind. Oh, how heartbreak can be such a thief of time. I loaded my van and I headed out of state. These songs you despise that put food on your plate. You claimed I was unfaithful, the highways of sin. Even when you was home, I don't know where you've been. Where the hell have you been? Where the hell have you been? And you lost your morals, I lost my mind. Oh, how heartbreak can be such a thief of time. And you lost your morals, I lost my mind. Oh, how heartbreak can be such a thief of time. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. So, we just took a drink in unison, sir. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but I did. It was perfectly synchronized. It was, I don't know. Anyhow, shows you what I pay attention to up here. But this next song here is a song that I wrote. There's an old church in northern Ohio. And it's not a church anymore because they let like, me and my friends hang out there and play music and stuff. That's not the reason that it's not a church, but that is a main selling point that, hey, this isn't a church anymore. Yeah, back in 2020 when there wasn't much going on, we didn't have anywhere to play, these old bikers had this old church up there, and they was like, hey, man, we're in the middle of a cornfield. I don't think COVID can get through the corn. Come on out here and play for us. And we did. We went up there, and And when we got there, we started playing, and like they knew the words to our songs. And we're not like a well-known outfit, you know? So when somebody knows the words to my songs, I'm like, holy shit, what planet are you from? And where'd you come from? There's a guy named Redbone down there who owns the place, and he makes like all the people who comes and hang out there listen to your songs and stuff before you come. So when you show up, they know your stuff, and they know what they're in for. And yeah, it's awesome. It's a great thing. And but after that, we were like sold. We're gonna go to this old church every single time we go to this great state of Ohio. So we did for years and years. We went to this old church, and they don't own it anymore. But I think the last time I was up there, it had come a big snow. I'm a Georgia boy, so I don't travel well in the snow. So I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not, because my buddy Andy, last time we traveled up there in the snow, he was like, they got these big old ditches. I swear they're like this tall, and they may be taller. And he was like, you're good, brother. Just keep it on the road and just don't go in the ditch, because if you go in the ditch, they won't find you for days. And I was like, I'm gonna die up here in the snow. We made it through that trip, and somehow we found ourselves in the snow again up there, and we were at the old church, and I was like, all right, I'm just staying here. I'm going to celebrate, and I'm not traveling, so there's a few things you can partake in when you're not traveling and you're going to stay put. And what I decided to partake in, particularly that night, came with very specific instructions. And those instructions were, be careful, these are strong as shit. And, yeah, I did not follow a set of instructions whatsoever. I ate just as much as was handed to me. And I sat on the floor of that church, and I lost my ever-loving mind. I saw the universe, I saw the Lord, I saw demons, I cried into a bowl of chili. It was like a beautiful, horrible experience. I ended up in my van, just like in the snow, just staring out the sunroof, just like, please, go to sleep, go to sleep. If you just go to sleep, it'll all be over. And I did. I went to sleep, and I woke up, and I was like, oh, my God, it's not over. And, yeah, so I had to go. I had a show the next day. I was like, what am I going to do? I can't. And we had plans to go watch football with all our friends. I was like, I'm not going. And I was with my buddy Tim, and he was like, you have to go. Like, we have we only got, I got to go. I was like, you can go. Me, I can't go. I can't do this right now. I got to do something. And so he went and watched football, and I was just by myself in northern Ohio, and I was like, what can I do? And I was like, I convinced myself, just go do something normal, and you will become normal again. What a lie, I told myself in that moment. Because I ended up walking around Walmart for 3.5 hours, just looking at 12 hats over and over, just like, no, they ain't put any new ones out yet, let's make another lap. I did purchase a hat. I don't know where it ended up, but I did purchase one. That was my normal. I was like, I'm going to buy one. They'll never see it coming. I'll be normal again. But anyhow, I didn't make it through that day, and I ended up I played the show somehow, some way. And we played a couple more after that, and then we drove home. And when I got back home, I was just reflecting. I was like, I really lost it up there for a couple of days, you know it? And then I sat down and wrote this song. And this song has absolutely nothing to do with that story I just told. Except for this is the first thing to creatively come out of me after I lost my mind up there. So it's called Doing Fine. Now I'm waking up alone, sun comes peeking through the blinds, in a shitty motel bed, damn, I'm barely getting by. And it kills me to say, or at least a 2-day drive away, my feet intend to stay for a couple more days. A couple more days. I'd take a 19-hour drive, hell, I'd take it through the night, just to lay eyes on your face, I take on that driving rain. Doubt you wanna see me still, I swore I'd die upon this hill, thinking folks would hear my songs and you'd be singing along. But you're not singing at all. Now I'm staring down the walls, just a wishing you could call. It's 4 a.m. and I just can't turn it off. 'Cause I took too many pills out here trying to pay my bills, thinking it might help me put on a little bit better show. 'Cause it's all a show. Wrote you song after song since you quit answering my calls. About 2 years too late, I gotta live with my mistakes. I'd change it if I could, hell, I'd go back and be good. Love songs so I can't sing and you'd be wearing your ring. Wearing your Now I'm laying down alone, stars are right outside the blinds. I'm a 2-day drive away, and I bet you're doing fine. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're doing fine. Yeah, moral of the story there is always say yes. Yeah. All right, anyhow, this one here is called Live Trap. A live trap is a cage you catch animals in. Sometimes I have to tell folks that. Scared some dogs with that last night. We did, you terrified some dogs with that. Catering is leading us tonight. That sun's laying low, them kids are sleeping, they're tucked in tight. Well, them dogs are howling, and my D28 is on fire. And I'm humming to the glow and the warmth of that hard pine below. Drinks are flowing, I can tell that something just ain't right. 'Cause we're all having a good time, and I seen you sneaking off inside. So darling, lay out your troubles. She said you'll be gone come the morning light. You won't be back for a while, I guess I'm in here just hunting my smile. I know it can't go on like this, but honey, why we gotta be so hit and miss? Then won't you give it one more night? 'Cause only good things come in time. Your heart's a screaming, just telling you to run far and run fast. 'Cause that highway's a sin, and that van's just an old live trap. Her body's yearning for the life her daddy wants her to have. And she ain't trying to be mean, just can't waste it on my wandering dream. And I know it can't That fiddle song was bouncing across the timber line. An old mandolin a-picking on some 4/4 time. Every night a different face, a highway sign. If it's a curse that can't be broken, guess I'll ramble for life. If it's a curse that can't be broken, guess I'll ramble for life. If it's a curse that can't be broken, guess I'll ramble for life. If it's a curse that can't be broken, guess I'll ramble for life. If it's a curse that can't be broken, guess I'll ramble for life. Thank you very much. All right, we got a couple more for you here, and then we're gonna get out of the way. This next song here is called "Carying On," a sensitive piece, if you will. Every day, spent running. Every night, struggling, carrying on. Carrying on. You say you don't recognize me, and I say you never saw me at all. You saw me at all. Whoa. Whoa. I don't think I'll ever love another. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise. 'Cause I've been misled, believe lies is force-fed. I'm pissed at God, wondering why. Hard times, they come in waves. The good days just seem to fade away. Fade away. The starlight, it fell upon you out in our yard as you was walking away. Walking away. Whoa. Whoa. I don't think I'll ever love another. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise. 'Cause I've been misled, believe lies is force-fed. I'm pissed at God, wondering why. Since you've been gone, I've been changing. I'm healing up, I'm rearranging. Rearranging. I won't lie and say that I wasn't broken. But these days, I don't leave it unspoken. I won't leave it unspoken. Whoa. Whoa. it's gonna be our last tune of the evening. Thank y'all very much for standing here and listening to all my problems. I certainly appreciate it. This was like a big old batch of free therapy, I guess. And I thank you for hanging out and giving my songs a listen. I really appreciate it. I want to thank Eric for asking me to come do this, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm a big fan of Eric and his band, and he's always been a big supporter of what I do as well. So it's nice to finally we see each other in passing or at shows, but we never like play together. So it's good to do this, man. It's good to be on a bill with you. And and thank you, Andy and company back there for this beautiful place for us to play in. This last song here is a song that I did not mean to write. I have a bunch of kids at the house. Don't be alarmed, they're all mine. I'm not hoarding them up or anything. But I say that to say that I rarely have a quiet moment in my home. But one night, about 6 months ago, it was oddly quiet. I was like, man, I'm going to seize the opportunity. I'm going to grab a guitar. I'm going to sit down and play. I sat down at my kitchen table, and this song just like absolutely fell out of me in its whole entirety. And I sat down and I sang it, and I was like, I just put my guitar down. I was like, well, that scared the absolute shit out of me. I don't think I can ever play that for anybody ever. That was like the most personal thing I've ever like said out loud, I guess, with chords and stuff behind it, you know. And I said it to my buddy, and he was like, no, it's a good song. You should play it. You should try it out and play it for folks. And I did, and it felt good. And so I play it now. It's called Moving On. My name's Hunter Blalock. That's Austin Harper. I call him Steve. And it's a long story. But we're Hunter Blalock and the Sad Machine. We got some T-shirts and shit for sale over there in the merch area. If anybody wants anything, we also have music out available to listen to, and we have a new record coming out. Some people call that a myth, but it's actually happening. We do have a record coming out. It's called Cherokee Hills, and it'll be out in the next couple months, so be on the lookout for that. Give us a follow and a like on all the socials, and I think that's all the plugging that I have to do. I think I did it. Surely there's something I forgot. Think I'm finally giving up on everything that could have been us. I blame my watering eyes on little specks of dust. I think I'm finally giving up. I swore I'd always choose you. It all turned to sand, and I fought so damn hard and it slipped right through my hands. I swore I'd always choose you then. What we lose in this lifetime, we might find in the next. There are margins so fine, how do I forget? I think I'm finally letting go this burden that I told. The guilt of failure can be a heavy load. I think I'm finally letting go. And Would you see in me back then? In a lover and a friend? Was it the innocence of you that drew you in? Or would you see in me back then? What we lose in this lifetime, we might find in the next. There are margins so fine, how do I forget? Well, help me forget. I think I'm finally moving on. I'm still writing you sad songs. There's something about the pain makes it all feel less wrong. I think I'm finally moving on. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.